थैंक यू। So a continuous T-beam has the cross-sectional dimension. ये आपका क्वेश्चन है. So the web dimensions have been determined from the consideration of negative moment, and you add the support and shear strength requirements. Span आपका दिया हुआ है 10 मीटर का, moments दिए हुए हैं 800 किलोन्यूटन मीटर. Now you're determining the flexural reinforcement requirement at the mid-span. Fe415 दिया हुआ है. Assume that the beam is subjected to moderate exposure conditions. So what will be your first step? You have already been given the moment. You do not need to calculate the moments. You only have, in this question, you only have to design the flexural reinforcement, not the shear reinforcement. Can you start off? What would be the first step? Any one of you? What would be step number 1? Flexural moments are given to you. What do you have to do? आपको dimensions भी beam के दिए हुए हैं. You only have to calculate the moments which are from the moments required. You will be getting the area of steel. It's the first and the last step in this question that you have to do. Area of steel reinforcement. Yes, any one of you? How would you do that? Ji, can we have participation of everybody here? There is Rida Khan. You can't remain silent here. If any one of you decides to remain silent now on, then I'll mark him or her absent. Yes, Salim 67.
Yes, sir.
कैसे करोगे आप? एरिया ऑफ रेनफोर्समेंट कैसे निकालोगे? एरिया ऑफ स्टील रेनफोर्समेंट कैसे निकालोगे इस क्वेश्चन में? Telling you that the first step we'll do is we'll take out the area of steel reinforcement. How would you do that? You are getting any ideas? हमने अभी जो पढ़ा, what did we study? हमने moments की equations T beam and L beam की. We got those moments of equations. You have to use them. How would you use them? No idea? Anyone else? हाँ जी. No one is able to answer. हम अभी तक क्या पढ़ रहे हैं बीम्स में? हमने तो इतना कुछ पढ़ा बीम्स में. I was checking your these T sheets, and majority of you have done it wrong, and majority have done it incomplete किया हुआ आपने. You have not completed the questions. Can I show you your T sheets here? एक एक करके. Yes. कोई जवाब ही नहीं दे रहा है. हाँ, मुजफ्फर, you want to say something? हाँ, हुआ.
Using the relation between moment and area of steel, we can calculate the area of steel.
तो अभी हमने क्या इक्वेशन लिखी? अभी हमने जो इक्वेशंस लिखी, हमने कौन सी इक्वेशंस लिखी? what were the equations that we used right now? हाँ जी
Sir, वो moment that was equating to 0.87
what will those equations
area of steel.
That it is actually the compression forces multiplied by lever arm.
ये इक्वेशंस आपको क्या देंगे जो हमने अभी निकाले? वो उससे क्या मिलेगा आपको? आपको मिल सकता है एरिया ऑफ स्टील फ्रॉम दोस इक्वेशंस? नो, यू विल नॉट गेट द एरिया ऑफ स्टील, विल यू? उसमें एरिया ऑफ स्टील
We will equate the compression force with the tension force.
ठीक है, कैसे करोगे?
Yes, sir. Sir, we will calculate the movement from the tension side. Then we will equate with this equation which will already we write here, sir.
देखो, पहली चीज ये है, if you take those moments, let me show you those equations. First of all, let's go back to those equations.
सर XU and DF के दरमियान रिलेशन ढूंढेंगे ना पहले.
हाँ जी. So let us start from base itself. हम इफेक्टिव फ्लैंज विड्थ किया हुआ है 1500. Is it flange width 1500 mm? Now the question has given it. So if you have to चलो हम ये भी यूज करते हैं, these equations. Let's use them to check whether this is right or not. So this equation would tell you that how much is your BF, how much would that be? Now you don't know L naught here in this question. Nothing. Is it known? Yes, the span is 10 meter, but you don't know where are the points of zero moment. So let us assume for the time being that 10 is the overall zero moment के बीच में भी distance उतनी ही है, 10 मीटर है. लेकिन अगर हम वो जो कोड ने दिया हुआ है 0.7 times effective span, अगर वो लेते हैं, चलो वो भी, then we can say it's 0.7 times 10. It would be divided by 6. This is just to check whether the question is right or wrong. Then you have plus BW. What is BW now? It's 300 mm plus 6 times DF. DF कितना है? 100. तो कितना आ रहा है ये? This is 7 by 6. Total कितना आ रहा है? Can you calculate? ये मल्टीप्लाई होगा यहाँ पर, दिस इज इन mm. You have to calculate. ये यहाँ पर मल्टीप्लाई होगा by 1000. We're getting this as 2066.67 mm. तो इतना इफेक्टिव फ्लैंज विड्थ आ रहा है. नाउ if in your question it's given only 1500 mm, which is less than 2066, no problem, you will take 1500. अगर ये उल्टा होता, if your effective flange width in the question was given 2500 mm for example, and your code said it's 2066, then there was a problem. You could not take that much as the, अगर वो this effective flange width question में आपको ज़्यादा दिया होता है than what you are calculating from the Codal equation, then you could not take that much. You then had to take 2066. Here we'll be taking 1500 mm in the first step. Then in the second step, this was just to check. We would be first of all determining approximately what is area of steel. तो हम area of steel approximately क्यों determine कर रहे हैं? Because we don't know, we will not get the actual value of area of steel, and we also require the actual value of D, effective depth. हमें उसकी ज़रूरत है. And that has to be used in the later on in the equations. So what we'll do is that we'll assume first of all the effective depth itself and consider it to be some value. For example, let us take effective depth to be, and this is a general convention that you do in T-beams, you take it as 0.9 times the overall depth. हम T-beams या L-beams में ऐसे ही करते हैं, that we assume first effective depth. So this would be around, कितना आएगा इसमें ये 700 का 0.9. How much is that? Yes. Someone?
630.
630 mm. Then you can say that your effective depth is, we're approximating this right now, it's around 630 mm. Now what else do you require? You now require to determine the area of steel, but again this is, you can do this approximately at this stage. And what we'll assume at this stage is that the Codal equation that you used to design rectangular beam, you will be using same to get AST. I think we'll continue this next time. If you have anything else to discuss in the meantime, we can discuss that.